Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, Mustard annoyed the shit out of me when he did this, but I mean, he has every right to. He stood there, he's like, somebody get the broom, and he's just like brooming up the.
But you know what's crazy? He did all this with just one song. Welcome back to another episode of Distracted. We are your hosts. I'm Gugs.
And I am Jag, aka Santos. And it's game time, baby. It's game time.
That's right. Let's get right to it. So we're doing our format 5-minute segments.
Just like the Super Bowl. 5, man.
First segment, Super Bowl. Can't wait.
Yeah, man. You know what? I wait all year for this. This is like the moment. It's you get with the boys, you drink, you fucking have a great time, and it's a Super Bowl. And honestly, to top it off, with the Drake and the Kendrick shit going on, like Kendrick's halftime, oh man, like this is like, I'm equally excited for the Super Bowl halftime as much as I am the Super Bowl itself, man. Usually it's never like that. Usually it's like, oh, you know, we got a great host halftime show and shit, but I'm riled.
You're right, man. You're right. There's a lot to cover. Should we get right into it?
Let's get into it, baby.
All right, starting now. Let's go.
So let's start off with it. Who, for the viewers, if they don't already know by now, who is in the finals?
It's the Chiefs and the Eagles. And going back to episode 25, check it out. Rewind.
Yeah.
We made predictions. I predicted Chiefs Lions,
which would have been great.
I was close.
And I really didn't know, so I just predicted Chiefs are going to win. So technically, we can both. At the end of the day, he still said Chiefs will go to episode 25 and see what he says. Who did we want in the finals? Or like, are you still sticking by the Chiefs and the Lions? Like, was that who you still wanted?
Yeah. You know what? I think it would have been fun to see the Lions in there, and I'm cool with the Chiefs, man. I'm down to see history at this point, so. I want to see a three-peat. Never been done before. Let's see.
That's insane, man. It's either that, you know, Mr. Mahomes or Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, and
you know,
the Eagles have been on a mission too. I mean, it's a rematch from a couple of years back.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yes, sir. So, are you? I guess it's safe to say that your prediction is still that you want Chiefs to take it. I guess.
Yeah. You know what? Like I said in episode 25, until. Like, I can't keep betting against the Chiefs. I always do, and I always lose.
Yeah.
I watch them lose this one time I bet on them.
But it's gonna be a good game, man. So I guess we both think the Chiefs are gonna win. Halftime show, Kendrick, SZA, like huge. Pretty much like you're getting a free show, like what they're gonna do on their tour. Like a small snippet of it.
And their songs together are all fire.
Luther,
yeah,
dog. Luther is on repeat. Like crazy song. The big question, what is he going to perform? Will he do it? Not like us.
I think he's doing everything. I think Kendrick's a showman, right? Like he's gonna maybe like hold off. Like, is he gonna do it? Is he not gonna do it? He's not gonna do it. Oh shit, he did it. I think it's gonna be a lit like he's the type of person to be like, I'm gonna have the best halftime show ever.
Yeah. So, second question: does he do Not Like Us once or a few times? Does he really stick it to Drake right here? Like, is this the knife and then he just turns? You know,
I don't think he has to do it more than once. I think once is enough. Because like Super Bowl, like it's huge, right? And you only have so much time. You might only have like 15 minutes. I don't know.
This guy could do the way the Grammys went, which we're gonna get into our next 5. But the way the Grammys went, this guy could do the whole show with just Not Like Us, and people would be like, best halftime show ever. Like the Kendrick stands would eat that shit right up.
His catalog is huge. Do you think he's gonna bring out any special guests?
I don't think so.
No?
I think he might. I mean, it might be like somebody from the West Coast. You know what I mean? But I don't see it being anybody from like big time. Because I think right now he's in a run with the whole the TDE, the West Coast. You know, all of us West Coast artists.
But what if he brings out Master P? That would be pretty lit.
But that is a good question.
New Orleans.
Man, if Master
Master P has mad love for the West Coast too.
I would lose. Yeah, because he he moved down from.
Yeah, he came up selling CDs.
We
out his
covered on
trunk
their other episode the labels, so he moved up to the West Coast.
Yeah, man, he has
Holy shit.
Yeah, he has a lot of connections with people out there. He has a lot of love.
I was so caught up in the Wayne thing that I didn't even think of Master P coming into it.
Bro,
oh my god,
what? Imagine the tank just pulls up.
Oh my god, could you? Oh, dude. Now you got my mind racing, man. Now I'm just like, oh, fucking Mahomes, who? Like, I'm just thinking all these wild thoughts.
I got one more question, too, before our time runs out on this topic. Let's say you're Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
You already expressed how badly you want to be on this show. What if Kendrick sends you an invite and says, come on the show?
So, rumor has it, and Drake is doing his show tonight, his first show in Australia. Rumor has it that Wayne on a previous podcast said that he's going to be out of country. He won't be doing it. But everybody's suspecting him to be the opener for the Anita Max Win tour.
Okay.
So, I mean, shit. Either that's a dupe or he's going to be there. I don't know, man. It's either way, it's going to be an amazing Super Bowl. I hope it's not a wash. I want it to be a back and forth game. And I want that halftime showing to be huge.
Well, that wraps up that topic.
First quarter done.
You know what? Yeah. I kind of like how that went. But speaking of Kendrick.
Oh, man.
I mean, our next topic, this fits in perfectly.
So Kendrick started the Grammys with a bunch of nominations. 5 to be exact. You can start the 5. So Kendrick, 5 nominations. We're covering 5 minutes, 5 nominations. Is it a coincidence? I don't know. But we'll get into that. This guy, fucking clean sweep.
Clean house.
Mustard,
like, see that picture of him holding the...
Yeah. Man, this guy, like, Mustard sitting there. And honestly, I'm not going to lie. Mustard annoyed the shit out of me when he did this. But, I mean, he has every right to. He stood there. He's like, somebody get the broom. And he's just, like, brooming up the...
But you know what's crazy? He did all this with just one song.
One diss song, not even a song.
It's a diss song. When have you ever seen this? A diss song.
Hey,
just
listen.
cleans house, wins everything. 5 different awards, and this song's not even on an album.
The Drake stan in me is itching to say, without Drake, he would have never got these the wins. It's the whole thing. The whole premise is set up because of Drake. But I don't know. I gotta still give it to him. But do I? Dude, I don't know, man. Like you got like the UMG CEO high-fiving Dr. Dre every time Kendrick wins, and you got like, I don't know, man. There's like these theories, like, he won 5 awards, and Drake, his whole catalog has 5 Grammys, and this Not Like Us has just as much. I don't know, man. My mind races when it comes to this shit.
It is crazy, like. Man, that's a lot of awards. And the crazy part is like the people or the songs and everything, like the other nominees, some of them were Future and him, like that.
Like, dude,
he's competing against himself.
Yeah, like
2 different Drake diss songs.
It was like, it literally said like, Future, Metro, Kendrick, and then again, Not Like Us, Kendrick. Like, this whole thing stemmed from that beef, and this guy walked away with 5. And listen. You know what? In all fairness, I don't think it's all legit, but we all know there's controversies with Grammys. I will say he beat out the likes of Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, Beyonce, Post Malone, like some Shabuzi. Some huge people.
And we're talking like overall categories too, like not just rap.
Not just some small stuff, man. Like Record of the Year, Not Like Us, Song of the Year, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, Best Music Video.
Just like out of any music video. Like, that's crazy.
Man. Like, this guy beat, like, so Record of the Year, he's up against the Beatles, Beyonce, Sabrina Carpenter, Charlie XCX, Billie Eilish, Chappelle Roan, Taylor Swift. Like, how the fuck do you beat Taylor Swift?
And it's a rap diss song.
Yeah. Then you got Song of the Year, Shabuzi. I mean, that's a huge. Tipsy was a massive song. Billie Eilish again. Billie Eilish on the sign got snubbed. 0 for 7. and some of them were against Kendrick. Like, imagine being a big, humongous pop star and you lose against Kendrick, you know?
Which is surprising given like how the Grammys always treat rappers and how they view rap.
The pop music, and yeah. So it's like, you know, you're gonna, like, Taylor, you're telling me Taylor walks away with nothing? Nothing? And Kendrick takes 5 for 5?
As Drake now once infamously said, Kendrick just opened his mouth.
Somebody give him 5 Grammys right now, man. Like, literally, that's what this was. Like, he beat out Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Beyonce. Best rap performance. Okay, so here's where I started thinking it makes sense, right? Cardi B, enough. Okay, well, of course, Kendrick, you know. Common and Pete Rock, well, they're crazy, but, you know, Kendrick still had the upper hand, I think. Doechii, well, she got best rap album, so, you know, kudos to her, but he still beat her, fine. Eminem, Houdini, he still beat that for best rap performance. Glorilla, Yeah Glow, huge TikTok
that was dope. Yeah, I thought that
should
have won something.
Yeah, and then the guy wins best rap song against Like That. Future and Metro beats them out. Rhapsody featuring Hit Boy, Asteroids, shit, beats them out. He beats out Carnival, Kanye West, all these guys, you know. Glorilla again, Yeah Glow, beats her out. Best music video. And here again, I think Not Like Us is a pretty good video too, just because of what it meant. But he beat out A$AP Rocky, Taylor Swift. Listen, that's a whole nother story.
I was surprised A$AP was nominated for anything.
Yeah. Charlie XCX, 360, Eminem, Houdini again, and then again Taylor Swift. 5 for 5. This guy cleans house, man. Was it deserved in all the categories? Now let's say that.
And all of them? I mean,
I give him 3 out of 5. I think he should have got 3. I don't think he should have got song. Maybe 4. He should have got maybe song of the year, but I don't know if he would have got everything, man. Seems like a snub to me.
Well, we'll have to dive into it later. 5 minutes are up on that topic.
Pisses me right the fuck off. Well, you know what? So we had to dedicate 5 whole minutes to Kendrick. And now let's talk about the other part of the Grammys, you know.
Because believe it or not, there was more to the show.
There was a whole nother Grammys that not everybody knows about.
Let's get into that.
Grammys rehabbing their image. They had their CEO come out. A lot of big artists have, you know, blackballed the Grammys and said, we're not a part of it.
Well, going back to Drake, he said he uses his Grammy as a doorstop.
Yeah. So him, Weeknd, you know, and a lot of other artists have always said there's some shady shit.
They've been saying for years, don't give the Grammys this power over us, all this stuff.
Yeah.
What do they know? Who are they to vote? Yeah.
Exactly. But the CEO comes out, apologizes to the Weeknd. Like, imagine being the Weeknd, just dropped an album, announced a world tour with Playboy Cardi, you know, you're living your high life right now, and then the Grammys apologize. So what happens? The CEO stands there, apologizes, up goes the curtain, and boom, Weeknd's there.
Yeah, and he performs. Wild, yeah.
You know, Playboy Cardi performs, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, now, is that a sellout move, do you think? Or, like, do you still, even if apology came, like...
I don't know. I think it's probably, at this point, it's bigger for the Grammys than it is for the Weeknd.
They definitely need
the
Weeknd.
Weeknd doesn't need the Grammys.
Yeah. Do they get paid? Do you know, like, side note, do you think they get paid to perform? Is that a thing?
I don't know. I've never looked into that.
I haven't either. I want to see. So Weeknd performs. You know what? The typical Weeknd fashion, lasers, lights, you know, some demonic shit. You know what I mean? Like weird artistic stuff and whatever. That's just Weeknd being Weeknd. Playboy Cardi, you know, Playboy Cardi's just Playboy Cardi. He's unpredictable. Don't know what he's gonna do next. And then you have the next thing. Beyonce wins country album, or best album in the country music genre. Like, how? Like
is she just that dominant? She can go to any genre she wants.
Like, imagine never winning best album ever.
That's kind of wild, yeah.
You know, like, and then you're Beyonce and you win best country album. And I'm not gonna lie, the country folk are pissed off. Them country folk are damn pissed off. They don't like what just happened in the Grammys. I'm gonna tell you what. They ain't down with it, man. And I wouldn't be either. That's pretty...
I don't know. I don't know country that well, so I don't know if she really did have the best country album.
Okay, so whatever. Beyonce wins country. But now that we mentioned country, I'm gonna ask you a question. Post Malone has clearly switched over. I'm not gonna get into the whole using black culture and all that stuff because you know what? That's not for me to really talk about right now, at least. But do you think we'll get the old Post back?
I don't think so. I think it's just too far gone. And then even if he did, like, how would that look? Like, why would he come back? Maybe what?
But even like semi comeback, man. Like, don't just deep dive right into country so hard. Like, you had a lot of diehard fans in the rap genre.
No, but that's what I mean. Like how could you come back now? Like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm back, or is it just like, hey, I never left, or is it maybe something along the lines of like, oh shit, I'm not as hot as I was. Maybe try to put my feet back in over here.
Yeah, but like,
so
I
don't know.
Congratulate. Like my mom always like.
Yeah,
like,
whatever, everything,
hits, man.
That's
like the beginning of the career. So much shit after that.
Yeah.
Post, we miss you. Come back. Come back to us. Dr. Dre Impact Award. That's pretty cool. Alicia Keys won. I think it's pretty crazy that Dr. Dre has his own award to give out.
Yeah, that's really Grammys. Dope.
That's like, we mentioned this last year, and I still think it's crazy that you keep getting to give your own, award out. Best rap album goes to Doechii, Alligator Bites Never Heal. And she had that one really big hit. TikTok ate that shit right up. Good on her. It's nice to see a female rapper win Best Rap Album of the Year.
Yeah, you don't see that. I think it was like the third time ever, they said.
Yeah. Three females ever. I think since 1989 was when the first award show came out, or the first nominations came out. And Chris, wrap it up. Chris Brown, your guy, wins best R&B album.
Yeah, it's dope, man. It's good to see. I guess they're accepting him again too, right?
Yeah, you know what? He deserves it. I think I fuck with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
And but the shitty thing is that he didn't get to do like a lot. Even the Kendrick Awards, like, they didn't get the limelight. You were just told about them.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see that moment of him walking out, which brings you back like to that culture and whatnot. But maybe you'll have to deep dive into that another day. That wraps up that 5.
Yep. Time flies.
Time is flying. So we got about 5 minutes left before we get into that iconic game time, baby. It's game time. So you can hit the 5 again, and there's some shit that's coming out and some that just has come out recently. And we mentioned Weeknd. His album, Hurry Up Tomorrow, dropped.
Yep.
And this is apparently the last Weeknd album you're going to get. Because he's changing his name back to his actual name.
Abel, yeah. And this was supposed to wrap up like the trilogy of
the different faces he has.
Yeah, where do you have like Dawn FM and then
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a Weeknd fan from the Crew Love days. I think I sort of stopped fucking with Weeknd heavy around right after the Starboy era. I think he killed it. It was something fresh. It was new. But I think he rode that train. Does that even make sense? Let's just say he fucking rode that wave. Why does that sound so weird?
I think that's right.
It is, but it sounds off though for some reason. I don't know. Maybe the tequila's making me feel a type of way. But he rode that train too hard for me, at least. And I, even on this album, like I struggle to get through it.
It's long. It's like an hour and a half.
But see, okay, so you drop an hour and a half album, but then you got fucking stupid ass songs that are like 20 seconds just to end one song's beat. And
but I do admire, like, it all blends together, each song into the next. Like, he put a lot of effort into it.
So there was this theory that when you listen to the last song on this album, it fades out and takes you back into the first song that he ever released, which is High for This?
I think it was High for This, right?
And then I tried it. I screen recorded it. I will post it. It does not do it.
Oh, does it?
It fucking took me to Kendrick Lamar Luther, man. Like 3 times I tried it, and every time it took me to some other song. It didn't work for me.
I don't know. I thought they meant like the song just fades out into.
No, it fades out, and then it's high for this is supposed to start right after. It never started for me.
I don't know.
It just changed to some random, and my shuffle was off. For anyone wondering, my shuffle was off. But you know what? My favorite song is probably the one with Future. I just Mike Dean's production is always insane.
It's good. It's good. Like I don't know. Like I did like it. I can't say I liked it as much as the other Weeknd projects, but I did like it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I wasn't like blown away by it.
There was nothing.
It's a lot.
If this is your end to the Weeknd, the brand, I don't think it was it for me. I would have wanted to see a lot more out of it. I think it was a project that I struggled to get through, and I probably won't go back to again, except for maybe like 2-3 songs. And for Weeknd, that's difficult for me to say because I used to be a diehard Weeknd fan. And another big thing, Drake and P&D are dropping their album on Valentine's Day, Some Sexy Songs for You.
Yes, that's what it's called.
And some melodic shit. I think is all just gonna be this big melodic thing. And
pretty fresh right after the Super Bowl, after Kendrick's performance.
He's trying, man. He's trying hard to rebuild that image.
He has to, man. Who knows?
He's gonna have to kill it during this Anita Max Win tour, because I heard there's been rumors and I've looked into it. I don't know if it's all true, but there's rumors that he's struggling to sell out. But the thing is, he sold out a bunch of other big arenas in Australia, so I think maybe it's just like a lot of people trying to resell. And then obviously everybody on TikTok tries to make a big thing about it and like repost. But I don't know, man. I'm excited for that album. It's been a long time coming. Will he pull it off is the question.
I think Drake's gonna be fine.
The thing I can only handle those slow songs for so long. You know, you're gonna need some kind of up. I hope it's not all just like super slow Valentine's-esque, you know, slow jams in the bedroom type shit. Like I want to actually hear some turned up shit, but it's P&D. How much can you really get with?
Yeah,
P&D,
that's what I was gonna say. Like how much could you really expect?
Yeah,
but I don't know. When Drake drops collab projects with like him and someone else, duos, they're usually pretty lit.
The thing is, Drake has a lot to lose.
Oh yeah,
right.
He has a lot.
Everything that he drops has to hit. P&D doesn't have as much to lose. P&D, he's win-win.
Yeah.
He dropped an album with Drake, still gets that limelight. But Drake, if it doesn't hit as hard, you can only take so many not big drops for this guy. He needs bangers.
You're right about that. But that wraps up that.
That wraps it up. Which takes us to the next moment that we've all been waiting for. It's game time, baby.
Game time,
baby. So I think today, I think your question is about the Grammys as well, or?
It is Grammy themed.
I think the appropriate name for this game should be welcome to another roundup. Well, actually, not even another round. This is the first time we're doing it. Welcome to
Grammy. I saw that coming.
You gotta do it, man. So I got a question for Holmes. He's got a question for me. And let's see who gets the point.
Hey, you want to go first or should I?
It doesn't matter. You can go first. If you want rock, paper, scissors for who goes first.
All right, fine.
All right, ready?
Did you watch Squid Games?
I still got to watch Squid Games.
Okay. Then you won't understand that.
To me, that looks fucked up. I don't know what you're about to do.
Okay,
right,
fine.
Ready?
Just one, right?
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. You go first.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I didn't know if that meant you went first.
Yeah,
you won.
actually, yeah.
All right, cool. All right. This is my question. So, who has the record for the most Grammy Awards won in one night? So,
is it multiple choice?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It's
I was
always
gonna be like,
multiple
damn, this guy's putting me on the spot.
Unless you want to change the rules. Okay. So, 4 options. Number 1, Santana.
Oh shit.
Number
We're
2,
going that deep, eh?
Michael Jackson.
Oh man.
Number 3, Beyonce. And number 4, Eric Clapton.
Fuck, you took it old school.
And hold on. Let me tell you. The answer is actually 2 of these people because they tied.
Okay.
For the most Grammys ever won
in
one night.
I think even if it's not right, I think I have to. I think I owe it to him. I have to say Michael Jackson. And I think I need to say... Who was the first one?
Santana, Mike Jack, Beyonce, Eric Clapton.
I'm going to say Mike Jack and Beyonce. But I have a feeling it's Eric Clapton. But I'm going to stick with Mike Jack and Beyonce.
Your answer is half right.
Has to be Mike Jack.
Michael Jackson is one.
And Eric Clapton's the other?
Santana is the other.
The guitar player?
Santana in 2000 and Michael Jackson
I had
in
a weird
1984.
feeling. I had a weird
one.
feeling Santana, but I'm like, no, I'm just tripping. 8, eh?
8 in
We're
one
talking
night.
about Kendrick 5. This guy had 8.
Mind you, Eric Clapton and Beyonce each won 6 in one night.
Wow, man. That's
and now think Kendrick won 5 for one song.
One song, yeah.
GNX wasn't even like...
Oh, man.
It wasn't even the album. It was just one song.
All right, so I guess I get half a point. It's time for my question. So mine's not multiple choice. Mine is just a straight up question. How many women have won the Best Rap Album Award in the Grammys?
3.
Ding, ding, ding. Bonus point, though.
Oh.
Name the 3.
Cardi,
Yeah,
Doechii,
of course.
rap album,
Rap album.
Nicki.
No, my friend. 2
Is
for
it,
3.
Is it Lauryn Hill?
Lauryn Hill.
See, I didn't know if that classified as rap.
Yeah, she got it, man. It was Lauryn Hill, Cardi
That's
B,
why.
and Doechii.
That's why I asked. I was like, rap. I didn't know if that fell under rap. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. No, I get how it could be, but that's crazy. Since 1989, only 3. But shit, I think it's maybe Glorilla will be the 4th next year. Man. Who knows? But I think that wraps up our episode for today. Super Bowl. Tune in next week. I am fucking excited. Grammys, what a shit show. What's gonna happen next year? G and X, Kendrick? I don't know. Maybe he's gonna get another fucking 5. He's maybe that'll take him over the Kanye and Jay-Z, because I think they're the 2 other rappers that have him, right?
Yeah, I think they have
22, something like that.
No, Kendrick has 22 total now, and Jay-Z and Kanye each
24.
have 24. So he's
24.
only 2 behind.
Yeah, I think he'll hit it. I think he'll get it, unless the Drake wave falls off and Kendrick can't pull it off.
We'll see. Rappers got all year to try to beat GNX. Let's see.
There you go. So, I think it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Boom.
Peace.